Albert Einstein once said, "Don't be shy at these four things." At first glance, it sounds simple. Just a passing quote from a man known for his wild hair and genius mind. But beneath those words lies a timeless truth, a set of rules that every intelligent, self-aware, and growth-minded person must learn to live by. And today, I want to share those 4 moments with you, because how you respond to them could shape your confidence, your success, and your sense of fulfillment in life. This isn't about arrogance. It's about choosing to live boldly where it counts. 1. Never be shy to speak up for yourself. The first and perhaps the most critical moment, never be shy to speak up for yourself. We live in a world where silence is often mistaken for agreement, where too many people bite their tongues, avoid conflict, and swallow their feelings just to keep the peace. But intelligent people, those who respect themselves, understand that silence can be dangerous. Einstein once remarked, "The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything." It's a warning, not just about society, but about our personal lives too. When you fail to speak up when something feels wrong, when someone crosses your boundaries, when your needs are ignored, you're teaching the world how to treat you. Consider this. Imagine you're in a meeting, and your idea gets dismissed or, worse, taken by someone else. Most people would stay silent, either out of fear of conflict or self-doubt. But a wise person would speak up, calmly and confidently, not with aggression, but with clarity. I appreciate that, but I believe this idea originated from the discussion I presented earlier. Because here's a truth we often forget. No one will fight for your dignity like you can. Your voice is your power. Use it wisely, and use it when it matters. 2. Never be shy to ask questions. The second moment, never be shy to ask questions. Some of the most intelligent people in history weren't those who had all the answers, but those who refused to stop asking questions. Einstein himself said, "The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing." And it's true. Every breakthrough in science, every life-changing invention, every personal transformation started with a question. But in many situations, classrooms, boardrooms, or even social gatherings, people shy away from asking. Why? Because they fear appearing ignorant. They think, what if it's a stupid question? What will others think? And so, the opportunity to learn quietly dies inside them. But intelligent people understand something powerful. Asking questions doesn't reveal ignorance, it reveals wisdom. It shows you care enough to seek clarity, depth, and understanding. And often, the person who dares to ask is the one others silently thank later, because they too needed the answer but lacked the courage to ask. Never let pride, ego, or fear deprive you of knowledge. 3. Never be shy to pursue your dreams. The third moment is one that separates the bold from the average. Never be shy to pursue your dreams. Dreams have a strange way of intimidating us, not because of what they demand, but because of what others might say about them. Einstein once confessed, "I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious." And yet, it was that unrelenting curiosity, that refusal to give up on his ideas, no matter how impractical they seemed, that changed the world. Too many people live according to the expectations of others. They suppress their deepest desires, whether it's writing a novel, launching a business, becoming a speaker, or traveling the world. But here's what intelligent people know. Life is short, time is unforgiving, and regret is the heaviest burden you'll ever carry. You don't need permission to chase your dreams. The only validation you need is your own. And yes, the path will be difficult. You'll fail. You'll doubt yourself. But so did every person who ever achieved something worthwhile. And what separates the wise from the timid is the refusal to let shyness suffocate ambition. 4. Never be shy to seek help when needed. And finally, Never be shy to ask for help when you need it. In a world obsessed with self-reliance and appearing strong, admitting you need help feels like weakness. But in reality, it's one of the strongest things you can do. Einstein wisely noted, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." And mistakes, struggles, and moments of confusion are inevitable if you're truly living. The intelligent person understands this truth. Seeking help doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're wise enough to value progress over pride. Whether it's guidance from a mentor, emotional support from a friend, or professional help in difficult times, reaching out connects you to wisdom, strength, and resilience that multiplies your own. And sometimes, the simple act of saying, "I need help," is what turns struggle into breakthrough. So, let's remember the 4 moments where intelligent, self-respecting people refuse to be shy. Asterisk, when it's time to speak up for yourself. Asterisk, when it's time to ask questions. Asterisk, when it's time to pursue your dreams. And when it's time to seek help. Because in those moments, your future is being shaped, and your silence could cost you more than you realize. Albert Einstein's insights weren't just about science, they were about living with boldness, curiosity, and grace. So, the next time you feel the urge to shrink back, to silence yourself, to settle for less, remember this message. You were born to live out loud, to learn endlessly, to chase what sets your soul on fire, and to grow stronger with the wisdom of others. If this message spoke to you, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to our channel for more wisdom from the world's greatest minds. Because your journey to self-mastery starts with a single, brave step.